I'm Bill,
I'm Marge.
and this is our tree farm. Our farm is located near Doylestown, PA. We work here at our farm with our sons, Michael and our son, Jamie. We've been growing trees for 35 years, and one thing we know for certain is that we never know what tree job we're going to do next.
This video is about deer prevention program that we have at Highland Hill Farm. We prevent deer damage by first putting up a deer fence, which makes it more difficult for the deer to get into our fields. We have created a deer fence that's 8 foot tall, which makes it difficult for deer to get in. They still can jump over and crawl underneath. After we've created our deer fence, we select plants which are deer resistant. Deer resistant plants are Norway spruce, white pine, green giant arborvitae, and Leland cypress, just to name a few. The plants that are not deer resistant we try to put inside the deer fence at our most safest locations. After we planted the trees in the field, if they are not deer resistant, we try to put on deer guards. Deer guards are a plastic covering that just covers the bark of the tree. It does not prevent deer browse or deer eating it. It prevents bucks from rubbing their antlers on the trunk of the tree. After we have a protected zone and we try to protect our trees as best as we can against the deer, we allow hunters to come onto the property and take deer off. We have a program that allows any hunter they want to come on the property and hunt for a day if you give us a 6 by 6 by 12 foot long fence post that we can use for a deer fence. So we have a deer fence, we have selected plants that don't get eaten by the deer, and then we have the deer hunters come in. After all that, we try to create our farm as a place where deer do not want to live at. We do that by mowing down where the grass is growing. We go into the hedgerows and take out the pricker bushes. We just make it so that the deer don't want to live there. We try to keep it clean and keep it nice looking. All those methods help us reduce the amount of deer that are in the area. And if there's less deer in the area, there's less damage to our trees, which makes our business more profitable. This is a picture of our deer fence. We use an 8 foot tall woven wire fence to keep the deer out. Although it may look very nice to keeping deer out and you can't see how the deer can get in, some of the stronger deer can in fact jump over 8 foot tall, and some of the smaller deer can wiggle underneath the fences in areas. In the snow, it's a great time to go scout to see where the deer are at. You can see their tracks so you know where they're going. They've gone through areas where the fence is open, such as where the gates are, or they go in areas where they can go wiggle underneath the fence. And where they can wiggle underneath is usually areas where there's a depression and the fence is up a little bit high. After identifying these areas, we can fix them by putting rocks in those areas or putting sticks there. We just have to continuously look and monitor and see what the deer are doing and be vigilant.
The deer bait station has 4 paint rollers on it, which rub against the ears of the deer while they're eating. It's an efficient way to kill ticks on your property. This bait station has killed up to 98% of the deer ticks in an area. It's recommended that you use 1 feeding station for every 40 acres to get adequate coverage for your property. This feeder uses only, and I repeat only, whole, clean corn. And the deer will only eat about 1.5 pounds of whole, clean corn per deer per day. So it's not that much per deer to feed these deer and treat them. The storage bin for the corn on the deer bait station can tell you how many pounds of feed are being consumed by the deer. This relates directly to the amount of pesticide you're going to apply to the paint rollers. You need to follow the directions on the label to figure out how much pesticide to apply to the rollers. It's not difficult. It's very easy to do.
This is the applicator gun. By squeezing this, fluid will be sucked up through this tube that goes into the can. This is the pesticide. Follow the application directions and wear gloves. This is a new unit, so it's not dirty. But you'll draw in the amount of pesticide needed, and then you'll just push it down on top of the paint roller. So it's very easy to use. If you have any questions about it, read the directions. The directions are thorough.
When placing corn in the feeder, do it on a dry day so the corn does not get moldy. Deer will not eat moldy corn, and moldy corn won't flow through the system to the troughs where the deer feed. We like to keep track of the amount of corn that is consumed, because with the knowledge of the amount of corn consumed, we can figure out, using our pesticide label, how much pesticide to add to the paint rollers. Also, we like to make sure that in the trough where the deer feed, there isn't much corn. When there's a lot of corn, they can eat it fast and they don't get as much of the pesticide on their ears. We want them to work at the station to get the pesticide on their ears. We check the station once a week to make sure that the hopper where the deer feed from is clean and that the corn will flow out, that we have corn in our storage bin, and that we have the correct amount of pesticide on the paint roller applicators. In this manner, deer in your neighborhood will become your tick-killing machines. The efficiency of this feeder in eliminating ticks in an area can be upwards to 98%. A 98% reduction in ticks will mean that your likelihood of catching the Lyme disease will dramatically go down.
Highland Hill Farm is located on Route 313 near Fountainville, PA. We're directly between Philadelphia and Allentown on a major highway. We have thousands of potted shrubs and trees for you to select at Highland Hill Farm. We also have bald and burlap trees. We offer free designing services, and you can email your design to us, or you can send us pictures or stop by to explain what you need to have done. Our crews are able to transplant larger trees for you as well. You can pick up materials at our Fountainville location, or we can ship. We ship from Fountainville, Milan, PA, Lenore, North Carolina, and McMinnville, Tennessee. You can have your materials shipped on trucks, our trucks, common carriers, or tractor trailers. We ship to most eastern U.S. states. We also sell seedlings and transplants nationwide. No cash, no problem. We have a barter program here at Highland Hill Farm. Maybe you have something that we need. Give us a call for bartering. We also allow hunters, so we have a hunter access program. For more information or help, call us at 215-651-8329 or email us at bill@highlandhillfarm.com. Thank you.